PCs. So just we need to create one in first program and then just copy that library, right?
With second PC, you have to copy it, the path,
Is there
and
okay?
sorry,
Yes,
is
sir.
there?
Is there any way to export that? I mean, we just need to copy that, right?
डिफरेंट पीसी में तो कॉपी करना पड़ेगा. एक्सपोर्ट यू कैन डू आफ्टर कॉपिंग इट.
Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you.
अगर दोनों पीसी नेटवर्क में है तो नेटवर्क फोल्डर पे रख करके वहां से सीधे आप ले सकते हैं.
Okay, okay.
यस. Okay. Anybody else have any doubt? Okay, so I believe you are done with your hands-on. So let's move forward. So next we are going to talk about complex data types. Okay, let me share my screen first. Okay, shall I continue? All of you are done with your hands-on? Hey guys, please respond.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So see, a basic data type you already know. Normally the classification that we have in Siemens, that there are two type of data type. One we refer as the elementary data type. Another one we call it as a complex data type. Okay. So complex data type. Okay, before complex data type, all the elementary data types, you can define it in the tag table directly. Or I can take a help of PPT for this. See. So if you look at this data type like binary, binary, integer, floating point number, timers, date, time of day, character, this all comes under your elementary data types. And a binary number either of 1 bit, even this is byte, this is also elementary. Integer, whether it is a small integer or small integer or double integer or even long integer, all comes under the your elementary data types. If you talk about timer, whether it is IEC timer or sorry, timers means either it is of time type, L time, the large time, or S5 time, they all come under the elementary. If you talk about the individual date or time, it is again a elementary data type. Characters, it is again a elementary data type. So all elementary data type you can use either in data block or you can use in the tag table also. So in elementary, you can define it in the tag table. But for the complex data types, just for example, like date, no, date is not a complex. Here, we have a date and time, that is DT. Individual date and individual time, both are elementary data type. But if you want to read it together, date and time, we call that data type as DT. So that is complex data type. And for defining the complex data type, you need to have data block. In data block only you can able to define uh, all this complex data type. Then we have DTL. Again, like DTL is also information about date and time, but in byte by byte separation. Then we have a string. So a string is also again a complex data type. Compulsorily, you need to define it in data block, array or struct. Both is of complex data type. You cannot able to define it in a tag table. And lastly, PLC data type, that is your UDT. That is also is your complex data type. So let's first see DT, or what else we are having. Okay, yes. So here it is written. So timestamp, date and time, that is DT. So I can define it directly on the let's take one more block, data block. And here I am naming it as complex. I'm making it as unoptimized, so you will get to know how much byte that specific data type is occupying. Okay, so here I am having like date and time. And the data type that you have is one is DT. DT, or else date and time is also there. Here you can see date and time. And second one is your DTL. The data type should be DTL. So in DTL, here you can see it is in the form of byte. Like if you will compile it, here you can see. Here you can see. Get very specific. Date and time have a complete information from the year, month, date, time, and everything. Here it is in the characters of here. First will be year, month, day, weekday, hour, minute, second, nanosecond. So date and time is of 8 byte, and DTL is also, I guess, it is of 8 byte. Or I can draw it also local time, system time. So date and time is of 8 byte, but DTL is of 12 byte. So you can use any of these two instruction for reading the time from your PLC. But for reading the time, you need to have to use instruction also, and the instruction that is available for reading and writing your time is in the instruction, extended instruction. Here we are having date and time. So here you can see read system time, write system time, or read local time. So just for example, let's take read system time, and then read local time. So read system time, it supports three type of data type, either date and time, DTL or LDT. So LDT is elementary type of data. You can define it in the tag table, but these two are complex type of data. You can only able to define it in the tag table. So I can define DTL, I can use it here also, DTL, and now return value. That means if there is any error in reading that time, that status code you will find it over here. So return value, I guess it will be in the integer. Even if you will put a cursor over here, it will reflect you, yes, int. So let's suppose MW20, and here I have MW22. Now the output will be, I have already defined in the complex. In complex, suppose this is system time, none. And here I have complex, and then I have local time, none. So you can download it. Okay, what is the error that I have done? Oh, I think I have done the mistake. I have taken that block in second project. Okay, no problem. I can. Okay, now I can download. So here you can see the local time that I am getting is, or you can find it better in the data block, complex. Let's see. Local time. This is what I'm getting: 2024 7 2 3 15 40 35. And system time, what I am getting is 10 o'clock. So let's first, I can apply the PGPC time. Function set time 40. Apply. 45. Now you can see. There you can see. This is my local time. Year 2024, month 7. Then we have day 2, weekday 3. Time is 15:46, and the second is going to the 7. And system time, that will be exactly 5 hour 30 minute before of India time zone. That is the system time. If you want to set the time, for that also we have instruction. You can use write system time. Okay. And here you can also write DTL. I need to create one more variable for the setting the time. So suppose let's create one more set time, that will be DTL. Perfect. Now the input will be complex set time, none, and MW10. Compile this and download this. And let's give one input to control it, M900. Okay. So whatever the time that you will write over here, that will get set as you will give this input. So for writing the time, you can write it in the data block that I am having here. So let's suppose 2026, year, month will be 7, day will be 6, or weekday, I don't know, it will take automatically, and time will be 15. Okay. This is the time that I want to set. So go to your OB1, press that, modify to 1. Now modify to 0. So here you can see now my system time has changes from 2024 to 2026. So the new time got applied over here. Okay. So I have already given you the path for sample instruction. So this in this section, in extended instruction, this specifically in the date and time of day and clock function, these all are related to your clock functions. Like if you want to do some calculation with time, you can use these instructions. Okay. Apart from date and time, you can use string also. So a string is another complex type of data. For using the string, even in that itself, complex data type, here you can see, suppose string 1, string 2, string 3. I have taken 3 strings. So the data type of string will be It will be string. It will be string again. It will be string again. Okay. So string 1, string 2, and string 3. 3 strings I have created. And so S7 1500 actually support two type of a string. One is normal string and second one is wide string. So normal string is of 256 byte and wide string is of 512 bytes. So as this is normal string, if you look at the offset, in offset here you can see it is taking 256 byte. One string can maximum is of 256 byte. But it is not necessary that you have your string will always is of 256 byte. If you want the string is of a specified length, then what you can do in bracket here, you can mention it also like 10. So now this particular string is only of 10 character. Then here is 10 again, and here is 10 again. So you have 10, 10, 10 string is there. So now you can see the offset is changed. Earlier it was taking of 256, but now how much it is taking? How much it is taking? I have defined the string is of 10 character, but now it is taking a length of 12 byte. Why there is a 2 extra byte? Anyone?
For return values.
Sorry, sir. What, sir?
Sir, single quotation upper side.
Okay. आपकी आवाज क्लियर नहीं आ पाई सर, दोबारा रिपीट करिए प्लीज।
सर जैसे स्ट्रिंग डिफाइन होता है तो उसमें ऑलरेडी एक स्टार्टिंग और लास्ट में अपर साइड सिंगल सिंगल कॉलम होते हैं, वो दो डिफाइन उसमें यूज हो जाते हैं, दो स्पेस।
ओके, करेक्ट। सी, आप कोई भी स्ट्रिंग डिफाइन करते हैं ना, इफ यू डिफाइन एनी स्ट्रिंग, so whatever the length you have defined, like I have defined 10, so this 10 is a character. ये कैरेक्टर है जो आप स्टोर करने वाले हैं, लेकिन इस 10 बाइट के अलावा हमेशा 2 बाइट होंगे। वो 2 बाइट क्या हैं? दैट यू कैन रेफर इट एज अ इंफॉर्मेशन बाइट। वो फर्स्ट के जो 2 बाइट है, द फर्स्ट 2 बाइट, इट विल ऑलवेज एक्ट एज अ इंफॉर्मेशन। वो क्या इंफॉर्मेशन देगा? इंफॉर्मेशन विल बी टोटल लेंथ ऑफ योर स्ट्रिंग। आपने जो स्ट्रिंग डिफाइन किया है उसका लेंथ कितना है, और सेकेंड उसमें कितना यूज हो चुका है। अभी जैसे टोटल लेंथ इस स्ट्रिंग का 10 है, बट अभी मेरा इसका कोई भी स्टार्ट वैल्यू नहीं है। इफ आई विल डाउनलोड दिस डेटा ब्लॉक, so the total length of this particular string is 10, but none of character is yet defined, है ना? So suppose मैं क्या करता हूं, I will take this a string in my watch table. Okay. So what will be the address for this particular string? So this will be, so it is 56. Okay.
Sir, your screen is not visible. Hello.
Hi, yes, sir.
Your screen is not visible.
Not visible. शेयर करते हैं. Okay, अभी.
No, now it's okay.
Okay, so here you can see. See, this is my first string, correct? In first string, this first 2 byte is the information. So first byte will tell me the total number of character that I am having in my string, and second, how many of those is in use. So here I don't define any string inside that particular address, so it is coming 0. As I will define it, for example, here if I define Siemens, here you can see. As I have defined Siemens, now if you will go to the watch table, so here you can see. Earlier it was 0. Now out of 10 character, 7 is used. And later on, it will give the information about the character. So even if you define the string of 256 byte, out of those 256, there will be 254 character and 2 will be the information byte. That's it. I hope now it is clear. So as we have an instruction for date and time, you can, if you want to work with string, so for string, you have instructions available in the string plus character. So I can show one of it, like we have concat. Concat means it will add 2 string. For example, here I will have the address of first string, complex, string 1, none. Then here I have for the second string, complex, string 2, none. And here will be the third, complex, string 3, none. So what it will do, whatever the string on input side, it will getting added into the third portion. So here you can see Siemens, or this string is yet empty. So the result is Siemens plus empty, that is empty. So I can write something over here. Let's write it Siemens Limited. Okay. So now you can see. So I have Siemens, I have limited, but the character, the maximum character it can store only up to 10. That's why it stored up to lim only. It's better to 20. Okay. So now it will give me the result. Okay. So even if you want to give the space, space. And here you can see. This is your first string, this one is your second string. So after concat instruction, both the string get added, and this is the result. Correct? So other complex type data like array, what is array? So if you want to create a group of homogeneous data type, like you want to create a group of 100-bit or 100-byte or any other data type. So instead of creating it individually, what you can do, you can take an array. Suppose array. So here you need to define the index. starting index is 0 and where it will get end. So I suppose 0 to 10. So array 0 of 10 of what? Of the data type you need to mention. So bool, byte, whatever the data type that is available. So if suppose I have taken integer, so now I have a group of 10 integer. Array 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to array 10. Correct? So in TI portal, there is a multi-dimensional array is also possible. So this is one dimensional, correct? Even if you can do like 0, 10 of comma 0 of 10. So this is now two-dimensional array. And here you can see. So first 0 will have the condition from the all the 10, then 1 will have the condition from all the 10, 2 will have the condition from all the 10. Like it will match all the possibilities. So even you can go for the 3D array also. So, but 2D array or SQL or SQL, it is useful. But for ladder, hardly you are going to use this. But yes, it is possible to define array in the multi-dimension. So in array, we have a group of same data type, and but if you want to create a group of different data type, then instead of array, you have to go for the struct. In struct here, the data type will be struct. And here you can see, or even you can give it like, suppose motor. Okay, so motor is type. So in the motor, like start, stop, set point, actual speed, torque, current. This you all can write. And real speed. So now what you will access? You will access a motor. Motor is of struct. So in struct, as you will open, you will able to access all these variables. So inside the motor, start, stop, something like this. So even if you want to create more, what you can do, suppose I have motors. Now even I can do array 0 of 9 of what? 0 of 9 of struct. So at that, oh, sorry, mistake. I should do it later. Okay. That should be will do with the UDT. Okay. So if you have same data type, you can go with the array. If you have different data type, you can go with the struct. Sorry, sir. I got echo in your voice. Okay. And last one is your UDT. So in Semantic Manager, it is the name with the UDT. Here you have to go with the PLC data type. So PLC data type, add new data type. I am naming it as suppose here I have defined again. Point and speed. And somewhat like this. So save this. And now I have this UDT one. Motors. So this is your own data type that you can use also. For example, here UDT. So how you are going to use the UDT? So whatever the data type that you have created, that you will find it over here, motors. So as you will open UDT, you can have this motor. If you want to create many, so here you can use UDT, then array 0 of 9 of what? So it will be of motors. There you can see in UDT 1, here I have all those parameters that I have defined. So this UDT is very helpful when you are doing faceplate type of things. SCADA में जब आप faceplate वगैरह बनाएंगे तो for a single instance, single faceplate आपने UDT बना लिया, then you can create that UDT for multiple faceplates. Correct? Anything you want to ask in this? Okay.
Hello.
Hi, yes.
So this DTL means date and time long, right?
DT,
What is the
date and time.
long? Is it?
Not long. Full form is just a second. See, it is only about the last thing. Like DTL, it will give you up to the nanosecond. If you go for date and time, it is, I guess, something about the microseconds. So that least count will have some extra. Just a minute for full form. Here you can see date and time. The no full form is there. It is DTL, but it is of 12 byte and it can give the data up to nanoseconds.
Okay.
And other data type are like LDT. LDT is of 8 byte. It is also, it can give you up to the nanoseconds, but it is not in the structured format. Like in DTL, we have 1 byte for year, 1 byte for date, 1 byte for number, like this. It will have a complete description of that.
Okay.
Okay. So if you're done with this, let's stop for a one small tea break. Then if you want, you can have a practice of this data type. And let me know if you have any doubt with it.
Okay.